We've all heard about Jennifer Aniston's new movie, The Horrible Boss. I've certainly seen billboards everywhere. But we're going to talk about the real concept of this. You know, everyone's thrown out that term at one point in time or another. I, of course, have never said that about any of my bosses here at Fox. But that being said, now, so Carol, how does someone keep from being coined the horrible boss?
Diane, that is an excellent question, and it's actually much easier than you think. You know, happy employees that have great morale, are so much more productive. So there are some easy ways that really don't cost much money that you can be a fantastic boss. And the first one of those is just plain sharing the credit. When you get good feedback, whether it's from a customer or someone inside of your organization, good bosses will share that credit. And in fact, they will do it in front of others. They will share the stage, whether it's in front of vendors, in front of customers, in front of other employees. And that is a really great way for your employees to rally around and make you look good. Because if you make them look good and say, hey, you know, this presentation, Susan did a great job on the research and John did a good job of putting it all together and it was really their victory, they will be so happy. They will make you look good in return.
And now, you say give trust and responsibility, but don't you have to do that carefully?
You do, but you know what, Diane? If you hire the right people, if you train them well, and you put the right systems and procedures in place, your people should be able to deliver and to perform. So give them the opportunity to really make the right decisions. Everybody hates a micromanager. So I do this all the time with my staff. They'll come to me and they'll say, you know, we've got this question from a customer. What should we answer? And I'll just turn it right back on them. What do you think that you should answer? And even if it's not exactly the way that I would phrase it, most of the time it gets the job done. And then it gives them the empowerment and the confidence to continue to make those decisions over and over again. They don't feel like you're micromanaging. And then as a fantastic aside, you get to focus on really the strategy and doing things that are really worth your time and letting your employees handle those sorts of issues.
And what if they give you a really terrible answer?
Well, you use it as a learning experience. You know, you want to set people up to succeed and you want to put them in their core competencies, but there are times when people do fail. And I think that the key is it's okay to make a mistake. It's just not okay to make the same mistakes over and over again. So if they do give you a horrible answer or they do something that isn't quite the way you would like it, use it as a learning experience. Use it as a teaching experience. Most of the time, employees aren't doing something that is going to jeopardize the company. They're just doing something that could be improved upon. So share with them, you know, hey, you know, this didn't quite work out. Why do you think it didn't work out? A lot of times they'll recognize the mistake. The key is just to learn from it.
Okay, you say give praise with criticism. What if they really screwed up? Do you really have to praise them?
Well, I think it sometimes softens the blow, right? So you want to get the point across, but a lot of times people are very defensive. So if they've really screwed up, they're already on edge. So they're already feeling really defensive. So a good way to say is, you know, hey, let's take a look at this presentation. Here's what you did well, and here's where I think the room for improvement is, or here's why this doesn't work for our organization. And I think that giving that praise with them makes them feel like you're not coming at them, that they're not on the defensive, and just really has a better relationship. I mean, imagine in your personal relationship, if you did something where you really screwed up, you'd want the other person to have some compassion, and the same thing goes with work relationships.